Hounslow hosts nearly 50% of London's TV, media and broadcasting activity, which is just incredible. And with those creative businesses comes dynamism, comes technology, comes creativity and innovation, which is so important to making sure our economy is resilient and flourishing in the future.
So being born in West London myself, I have seen Hounslow grow, develop. In 1998, I came to work at Sky, and it was a very different feel back then. And I think now you can say that Hounslow has really grown, not only in terms of what it does for the people locally, but also for businesses. It's great to be part of a number of creative companies based in Hounslow.
I think one of the wonderful things for the university as an employer and as a business is sometimes we need to draw on creative talent. And to be able to do that from businesses that are really local to us is amazing. We've got a huge pool, as do all of the businesses in West London and Hounslow. And what we're really proud of is some of those are actually our graduates as well.
Hounslow was a bit of a no-brainer as a creative enterprise zone because of its proliferation of creative businesses, most prominently really in digital media, broadcasting and tech.
And Hounslow as a borough is also really important as part of the region of London and West London, and the creative sector as one of the 4 key sectors within West London.
We work for the London Borough of Hounslow in all areas of our work. They're a consortium partner for the Creative People and Places programme. They enable us to get into venues and to use public spaces like Hounslow High Street and Bell Square.
Design, creativity and innovation is at the core of JCDecau's DNA, and it's fantastic to be working in a borough that shares that philosophy.
It's very easy to build buildings, but it's very difficult to create a community. So we sort of put more time and energy into Brentford, and I sort of unearthed a few gems and then invested in those. All of a sudden it's like people have come out of the woodwork.
I've lived in the borough of Hounslow all my life, in Brentford, and I think that it's such a wonderful place to be in. I think it's thriving with talent. We have a lot of positive to look forward to, and I can't wait to see where we go in the future.
Really, it's like one big network where everyone's communicating, everyone has aims and progression, and it's like a staircase system where you keep climbing it, it keeps getting better, and we're always looking for our next challenge.
Growing up in West London, I was always aware of the amount of creative talent that was going on round about here and focused in Hounslow and Brentford.
The borough supports live music so well. There are so many venues and so many possibilities for people. It's a great inspiration here.
Brentford's always been a real hot spot for creativity, for live music and performance.
I was born in Heston, and in 2005 I managed to bring my business into Brentford by being based in Commerce Road. We were probably about sort of 30 or 40 people. We're about 120 people now, and part of a much larger group. And a lot of that has been down to the ability to be able to grow within this environment.
I've been here since 2009, and I personally find it had this amazing support. Hounslow Council is the only council who really support local artists.
Being in an area with lots of creatives is fantastic because you can learn from them, you can work with them, they can guide you.
It's great to know that being somebody that's interested in arts and history and heritage and creativity, that I can work so close to home and be in such a vibrant place and know that those skills are really nourished and cherished and supported in this borough.
I was really drawn to Hounslow and specifically the Brentford project because of how creative it is and the community vibe you have here.
The most exciting thing is getting the full support of the borough itself. We're getting both ideas and relationships and introductions to all different partners from across the borough. It's just a great borough to be in.
I love working in the creative field and I absolutely love this borough.